Men are done helping modern women, and now the women are losing their minds. We've got one for you here today from Manhood. Don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and let's jump into it.
On the train, and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Then fuck off.
Shout the season,
There is nothing more equal than first come, first served, and there is no better display of that than seating on public transportation. And with that rule, chivalry doesn't apply.
I just watched this guy stand with his hands on his hips, watching a woman struggle to lift and carry a kayak. He didn't even so much as flinch to offer any assistance, just stood there watching. And we wonder why women would rather just do life on their own.
This is the problem. Women want to proclaim that they are independent and don't need men, but then they will hate on men for letting them be independent.
Modern women want the best of all the worlds. They want to be celebrated for being independent. They want men to make them feel special by helping them. And they also want men to give them an endless supply of free stuff for no reason. It's just not happening.
I was raised to break my back instead of letting a woman do this. But in today's society, with how much women want to be independent for men and how much they talk about not needing a man, how are you going to blame men that decide not to help? I'm sure a lot of these men that were willing to help in the past were also yelled at or berated by women for helping them. She claims to be independent. I will let her show her independency. Like I said, I would never do this. I would never allow my wife to do this. But this explains why some men just don't care anymore.
Even if men do help, we are humiliated because we didn't help in the right way, quote unquote, which typically means not being able to help her while also being highly attractive. So they'll find an excuse to humiliate him online, even though he was trying to do the one thing she wanted him to do, supposedly.
Women are going crazy, guys, because they can't figure out why you're not going up to them anymore. Guys' eyes are wide open now, right? They're wide open. And they're starting to say, well, you know what? I used to think it was worth it for me to just put myself out there all the time because, you know, I wanted to take a girl out. But now I'm realizing you got the gold diggers, you got the women who want the free meal, you got the women who expect me to do everything, but in return want to do nothing. You got women who are saying, what do you bring to the table? But when you ask them, they get insulted. You got women who don't.
It all comes down to being traditional. Men are expected to be traditional and women are not. It really is that simple.
You can't even talk. You talk about, you know, oh, yeah, you had 400 boyfriends before and you slept with all of them. Mm-hmm. You know, they get defensive. Maybe I just don't need to pursue women right now at all. That's what's happening. And I'm not saying that's good, by the way, because ultimately I'm someone who believes in, you know, men and women complementing each other when men are in their masculine and women are in their feminine and coming together and making a big, beautiful family. But this is the reality that's happening right now. And I understand why.
What makes it worse is even when a man clearly explains why he's no longer interested in dating, he is still shamed for it. His experiences don't matter. He has to date these women simply because that's what men are supposed to do. It's incredibly insulting.
Guys have had enough. So ladies, you want it to change. Instead of making a stupid TikTok video and complaining about it, act different. Act different. Look at your life and say, am I prioritizing stuff that guys don't give a lick about? And then complaining that they don't give a lick about me? Have some self-reflection in the game. Is my attitude shitty? Did I make 4 TikTok videos, you know, ripping on a guy the other day that I went out with, and now other guys are looking at that saying, oh, I'm not going to be, no, I'm not getting in line for this one. Self-reflect instead of bitching about it. Oh, well, he doesn't want me because he doesn't appreciate a woman who makes a salary.
If a modern woman goes on TikTok to complain about men, she's already too far gone. There is no way for her to act different. I mean, even if she tries to do that, it's just a smoke screen at that point.
I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you just help me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, can you just help me?
I didn't choose to tell you to have that
no,
baby.
but why a woman have to help? Why
Listen, I didn't tell you to have that.
For all of the talk of these women claiming that men are dangerous and creepy, she's awfully quick to shame a strange man into not helping her move a stroller, carrying her own child up a flight of steps. Makes you think, doesn't it?
That's that way, but you're a whole man, you can't help me.
I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you just help me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, you just help me.
I didn't choose to tell you to have that
No,
baby.
but why a woman have to help? Why
Listen,
can't
I didn't
you
tell you to have that baby.
That's that way, but you're a whole man, you can't help me.
You need to take the help. She helped.
This is made even creepier when some random strange woman just walks up and silently starts helping her. These women are far too trusting of strangers with their flesh and blood, in my opinion.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman, or see any woman struggling, and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady. Zero respect for men like that. I was just now in a setting struggling to lift an office chair that was really heavy to get it from one place to the next place, and I had to lift it and carry it a short distance.
Men have zero respect or tolerance for women who go online and talk crap about men for not dropping what they're doing to help a random woman who is foolishly trying to move an office chair that she has no business moving.
Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair and watched me struggle to carry that chair to where it needed to be to return it to less than, it was a very short distance back to its proper place. Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life.
She used the word struggle far too many times. It really does show how hard she's trying to emotionally manipulate people into sympathizing with her, and the more she has to manipulate, the more she's over-exaggerating her story as well.
When it comes to women, children, and senior citizens, I have a soft place in my heart for those three populations because they are the weakest populations on the face of the earth. To watch a senior citizen, a woman, or a child struggle, and as a man you do nothing, I have zero respect for any man who will watch a woman struggle and do nothing to help her. It says volumes about your character. Volumes.
It's funny how she openly claims that women are some of the weakest populations on the planet, even though saying that is incredibly sexist, as women have been claiming that they are just as strong, if not stronger, than men themselves.
But if you're a man and you watch me struggle to put my carry-on in the overhead compartment and you don't offer to help, jail. What is wrong with you?
When you're traveling, strangers are not supposed to be touching your luggage under any circumstances. The only people who are allowed to help you are the flight crews of your flight. These women are just too dim-witted to realize that there are people who are literally paid to do just that.
I just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help. None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Just immediately goes to shaming. That's hilarious. It's like when these women don't get their way with men in general, whether it's in relationships or they don't help them move their air conditioner, the only logical explanation for these women is that they just must be intimidated. It's like their go-to response. Man doesn't want to date me? Oh, he's intimidated. Man doesn't want to help me move my air conditioner? He's intimidated. The arrogance and entitlement. Crazy.
The funny thing is, even if those men did help her, she wouldn't post a video thanking them. She would just post a video finding a different reason to shame them or to lecture the planet about how men aren't owed anything just because they helped her move her air conditioner.
Men don't want to help women.
And what specific topic is this video going to be about?
Here, but I'm generally speaking about why do men have a hard time helping women?
They don't have a hard time helping women, but they've been told to leave women alone.
Something that I have observed not only in my personal life, but literally in the outside world, because I'm a watcher. Men will stand there. The women will have all the bags, the kids, the suitcases, the luggage. She'll be doing everything, and he's just standing there.
I wonder, did she ask for help?
Modern women set the precedent that men were not to approach her, we were not to talk to her, that doing so would end with shaming, assault, or police intervention. Yet despite all of those extreme threats, we are still expected to help them. Again, not happening.
They'll just be standing there, like just watching the woman suffer as if it brings them some kind of pleasure. From my perspective, it looks like that because I'll just be looking and I'm just like, anybody would help that woman right now. Why are you just standing there? Y'all are the men?
I guess some women do need men after all, if for nothing more than to carry heavy objects. But I guess one didn't take into consideration that a lot of men stopped helping women because whenever they do, many times they're often told that they're not doing it right, they're doing it wrong, and the woman will just redo it anyway after making the man feel about 1 inch tall. Gee, I can't.
These women have no idea how dehumanizing they sound when they complain that men don't help them. They don't even see men as people a lot of the times. We're just robots designed to lift heavy objects so that they can openly mock and insult us when we're done helping. No thank you.
So I get asked why guys aren't helping girls anymore, and I have a perfect example of why. So first off, don't yell at us for opening the door. That's the reason why we don't open the door anymore. But I saw this thing on the news that is the perfect example, exactly why men do not help you anymore. So this lady was getting attacked in New York, and the guy gets out of his truck, fights off the attacker. The attacker then pulls out a gun and shoots the guy. The police show up, and the lady then says, no, that guy got out of his truck and attacked me, and the boyfriend shot him in defense. But when the police question witnesses and the videotapes of nearby businesses, they saw the truth, and then the lady finally confessed that, yeah, the boyfriend was attacking her, and the guy defended her, and the boyfriend then shot him. This is the reason why men aren't helping women anymore. We get lied and disrespected so much that it's not worth the risk of us being in trouble for attempting to help.
There was a time when men would be willing to risk their lives to protect women, but we live in a world where doing so means absolutely nothing. This guy literally just got unalived, essentially, and the woman lied to protect the man who was attacking her. There is no point in taking such a stupid risk anymore. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.